we gonna watch first?
Lemon Mouth!
Are these movies gonna be as good as they were when I was a kid? That's Mean Girls, that's Dune, that's Barbie. I don't know how much more
Oh, I spent 42 hours and 35 minutes of my life since Monday watching all of these movies and listening to all of these fucking songs. I'm gonna rank them today. Here are the criteria for which I'm gonna rank them. Criteria number 1, I have to like the movie. Criteria number 2, I have to like the songs. And criteria number 3, I have to have fun. So in the bottom tier, it's just not for me. The songs carried. A couple in particular, the songs fully carried. Very entertaining, that speaks for itself. And then my personal favorites. That's the top of the tier list. Let's get started. Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure. I really wanted to like this movie. Look at this bullshit. I had my whole outfit ready for Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure. Sharpay goes to New York because she's scouted by some Broadway people, but they don't want her actually. They want her dog.
But she doesn't find that out until the audition. Then the two dogs, there's a rival dog that also auditions who's way better than Sharpay's dog. And Sharpay also stayed with her parents. Right, I just want to live with them.
Austin Butler is in this movie. So in summary, there's only like 4 songs in this movie. It's like 90 minutes. It's really short and nothing really happens. So Sneakerella. This is a new Disney Channel original movie musical. I don't have much to say about this movie.
All I'll say about Sneakerella is this. There were some very talented people involved in this project, but there was just something that I wasn't clicking with.
It's Cinderella with shoes. The main kid, he likes shoes. He also has evil light-skinned stepbrothers. So, okay, I lied. I will say a couple more things about Sneakerella. The light-skinned stepbrothers, they did get a little chuckle out of me. And I think that I lied again. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Freaky Friday 2018. I don't claim this movie as a Freaky Friday film. This was something entirely different. This is what? This is like the 4th or 5th movie that I've seen. I see the appeal. I see the appeal. The Cheetah Girls. The Cheetah Girls, I did a little bit of research on the film. This was, the 3 movies were one of Disney's highest viewed movies in channel history. And I've seen all of them. I have. Revisiting them, there's just something wrong. The plot centers around them going Hollywood, and they dog on Gabriella, who is Raven Simone's character. They dog on her because she wants to maintain the integrity of the Cheetah Girls. These Cheetah Girls piss me off, but we have a resident Cheetah Girl expert, Kat, here.
Hello.
So, Kat.
So, Sammy.
Gabriella doesn't want to compromise their artistic integrity.
Yeah.
Which Jackal wants them to do.
Yeah.
And you'd think all the girls would be on Gabriella's side, yeah? They're not. They're mad at her for whatever reason, because she's a girl with conviction. Mm-hmm. They're mad at her.
Sammy, I hate to break it to you. Her name's Galleria.
That's what I said the whole time I said that. I said that the whole time. I'm thinking of High School Musical.
I think overall it's a good movie about women empowerment.
Yeah. Damn, I can't argue against that because I look crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with all that. Camp Rock. Oh, Camp Rock. This movie is fucking ridiculous. Every time they stopped singing, I was like, oh, I just want them to sing again. This movie's nothing. This movie's crazy. But the songs are so catchy and so good that I think people kind of imprint that onto the narrative, because the narrative is just not there. Now, Camp Rock 2 also has the same problem, except for the last 30 minutes, which I think are some of the most brilliant scenes in cinema history. Camp Star wins the final jam. The way we figure out that Camp Star wins, it's building the two rival camps. They're side by side. They're like, oh, we were waiting the results. We're waiting the results. Dialogue is gone. It's all in slow motion. There's like little piano music in the background. Demi Lovato's performance in that moment, we see in their face, they lost. It was, why is it up there? It was beautiful. I wish we could play it. It was fucking incredible. No dialogue. It was like Demi Lovato's eyes are like glassy from tears. And I think Joe Jonas is there. I don't remember any of the Jonas brothers' names in that movie. There's Joe, Nick, and Kevin. I don't remember their names. He's holding her. He's like, it's okay, it's okay. Camp Star in slow motion. It's like, yeah, yes. It was brilliant. The last 20 minutes. Everything else before that, I don't remember a single fucking thing. Starstruck. The guy who plays Christopher Wilde is 21 in this movie, and his love interest is 14. So that's crazy. There's a sock on this microphone because I don't know where the pop filter is. Hey, what's up, guys? Just looked at the footage that I just recorded. That shit is unusable. What I was saying was, I just finished Starstruck, and there is a specific part in this movie that kind of grinds my gears a little bit. Christopher and Jessica are driving away from the paparazzi. They don't have a GPS, so Jessica's using a map to direct Christopher through the canyons. She tells him to take like a shortcut through an unpaved road. He goes through, they get lost, and then he drives into like quicksand, but it's not quicksand, it's like goo. It's like juice. It's water. So Jessica blames Christopher for this, but Christopher blames Jessica for this because she was the one holding the map and directing him. Maybe I'm not representing her argument correctly. Is he not right in this situation? Or, listen guys, I'm open to changing my mind, obviously. But it seems like she was just being kind of a dick to him the whole movie. Which I understand. It's because he's like a pop star and he thinks the world revolves around him and he offers people money constantly, which doesn't sound bad, but in the context of the movie, he's throwing his money around, right? I get it. But in that case, she was just kind of pointing at the map and okay, guys, obviously I'm open to changing my... Yeah, if there's any Starstruck truthers out there...
I'll defend my truth.
Starstruck, cameras flash.
No.
This movie, man. This movie is what dreams are fucking made of. Honestly, I don't know why this isn't very entertaining. This should be in my favorites. I think I fucked up the slides. But my Lemonade Mouth is brilliant. Principal Brannigan is one of the best antagonists in a Disney movie ever. This movie is so mature for like a Disney. I just made him more crooked. And I made him more crooked. I made him more crooked. This movie is so mature for a Disney film. Everyone has a problem in the Lemonade Mouth group. And they all feel like problems that real kids would actually have. It's not like they're going through like some terrible horrors. It's like real kid stuff. Like Bridget Mendler's character, her cat died, and that's really fucked up, and it's sad. And if you're that age, it's probably the end of the world that your cat died. And also her dad's in jail. That sucks too. Little bit more unique, but her dad's in jail, that sucks. Yeah, this movie is awesome. This movie is so good, and I think almost all of the songs are incredible. Ignore that it said very entertaining. This is one of my favorites. Let It Shine is also a very good movie. I know every word to every song in this fucking movie. I want to be the greatest in the world, not for the money and the fame and the girls.
You don't have a stack of cash, you're a something and something. I saw you last week driving a taxi cab. Roxy, I'm sorry. You spin it around.
The songs kind of carry it just a little bit because all of the songs are very, very good. Joyful Noise, that beginning song, Chloe and Halle Bailey are in it. Very good song. Coco Jones, almost all of her songs are great. Truth is a fun character. Every time he raps, it makes me laugh because every bar in this movie is incredibly funny. I actually did write down a couple bars. Let me put on my bifocals. You messed up my shoes, stupid. Is it Truth or is it Baby Ruth? They gotta stop being gangsters and start being graduates. You can't walk with the devil on Monday and then with the Lord on Sunday. You can't dance like a vixen and then ask God for the fixin'. Zombies. That's a good one. Guys, just real quick, because this, honestly, just look at it. However Zed was posing like this. And then we'll put the picture like right there. Zombies is about zombies who are second-class citizens in the world, and they're segregated from human society. Then they come together through football and learn that segregation isn't good, and and then they unsegregate the zombies. There's like stickers on the walls that say like human only. All of the movies are an allegory for racial discrimination. That boggles my mind a little bit. I would want to segregate the zombies too because they eat fucking brains. Maybe that's just me. Because if we're going to compare the zombies to a racial minority, I'm sorry, I don't eat people. The zombies eat people. So every time that they go and they're like, why do the humans hate us? Motherfucker, you eat people. These movies are really entertaining. I'm not even kidding. These movies are so fucking funny. Teen Beach Movie is brilliant. The name of the movie that they get transported into is called Wet Side Story. Wow. This might be controversial. The second movie, I think the second movie is probably one of the best Disney movies ever. They turn it on its head. Instead of them going to Wet Side Story comes to the beach. That is brilliant. It predates the Barbie movie. Teen Beach Movie 2 is the Barbie movie. I lost my train of thought. Teen Beach Movie is
Sammy,
two
what the hell are you doing? A BFTV without me?
William.
What are you wearing?
William.
What the hell are you wearing? What are you wearing?
There's a gun in my shirt.
Right.
My favorites, High School Musical. Let's talk about it. What more can be said about High School Musical that has not already been said? Next slide, please. These movies are fucking goated with the sauce.
And do you want to know what I think? I think, controversially, this is, I'm not going to say that. What I will say is that I think these movies are brilliant. But let me clarify something. I'm taking these movies, I'm looking at these from a critical lens, but I also need to be transparent about something. If a movie got a little song in there, it's already at like a baseline, like a C+. Like if there's a little tune, you got me. So I'm biased. I am biased. So this movie is about a bunch of kids who are the daughters and sons of famous Disney villains. You know, we're the daughters of the witches that you couldn't burn. You know, that type of thing. And the king of Abernob, or I don't remember what the kingdom is called. The prince of Auradon passes like a bill or something, or however the monarchy works in the kingdom of Auradon. He passes a bill that states that a couple of kids from the Isle of the Lost, which is where the villains' children are from, and the villains, they were banished there. They are allowed to come to Auradon to prove themselves to be good people because they're not their parents. They're just the kids, right? They're enrolled into Auradon High School, and then hijinks ensue because their parents see this as an opportunity for the kids to steal the fairy godmother's magic wand, which is the key to freeing them from the Isle of the Lost and finally taking revenge. I didn't want to belabor the Camp Rock and High School Musical point. Everybody at this point, if you're watching this type of video, you've seen every single person talk about those movies. There's nothing new that we could bring to the table. Those movies are like 90 minutes. What more can we say? What I don't see is anyone talking about Baby Bridgerton, Descendants, right? That may be for good reason. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating, but that's neither here nor there, because Dove Cameron's character, Mal, who is the daughter of Maleficent, you see the wordplay there? You see that wordplay? The Evil Queen's daughter's name? Guess what her name? Her name is Evie. We're getting worse with these names. Cruella's son's name is Carlos. We're not getting a lot of wordplay. And Jafar has a son. Who the fuck was fucking Jafar? But who the Jafart? Jafart. What was I saying? Oh. No.
Oh, there he go.
I made it to the bathroom, idiot. Didn't shit my pants. Enjoy your fucking episode. Wow. Shit.
Wow. That is pungent. Is this not a biohazard? Nobody's concerned about this. Right by my glasses, just shit fumes all over the lenses.
I'll put it right here.
And it won't fall.
Oh, what the they both fell.
When I recorded that segment, I hadn't slept the previous night, my coworker shat in a napkin, and I had what can only be described as indigestion. So I'm gonna record the rest of this in here. And also, the studio is a biohazard. I came to this with a question. Are the movies that we watched when we were a kid better than they are now? The answer is, God damn. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm going to record this on the ground. And I'm just gonna be on the floor. I wanna go over something that I have seen all over the internet when it pertains to children's media. What is this new stuff on Disney Channel? I don't recognize any of it. What is on Nickelodeon? What is the Valley View villains of Vestview? I want to give you guys a little bit of a wake-up call. Just a little bit of a wake-up call. You don't know what this stuff is because you aren't fucking children. You're fucking grown people. You don't know what Bingo Adventure is because you're 23. Get in that theater and watch fucking Oppenheimer, okay? At your big age, I wouldn't expect you to know what this is. I wouldn't expect that from you. Go pay your damn taxes. You understand what I'm saying? What's another thing adults do? Go be sad and cry yourself to sleep because your youth is slipping you by. And you look in the mirror and you don't recognize who you are anymore. My point is, with streaming, with social media becoming more algorithm-based, everything is curated to the individual. Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, they have not changed. The world has changed. It's all the same shit. You're just growing up. I watched every single Disney Channel original movie musical. Is High School Musical brilliant? Yeah. Was it brilliant because I was like 5? Yeah. Is it brilliant now? Yeah. But does that mean that the new shit, like Descendants, isn't brilliant? Because I watched that when I was a little bit older, and I thought that shit kinda hit. I watched it now. Does that shit kinda hit as much as when I was younger? Sorta. But that shit kinda hits now. It kinda hits in the same way that High School Musical did. You know? I don't wanna say it, right? But then that's to say, is Zombies 1, 2, and 3, are those top tier films? Maybe, maybe not. Looking back, was Starstruck a top tier film? Did it really hit the level of High School Musical?
Does Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure really hit? Or were you 11? Was Disney really falling off? Were the Disney Channel original movie musicals, were they really like hitting a dip like that? No! It's just as inconsistent as the old ones are. High School Musical is brilliant. Camp Rock is Camp Rock. But let's not pretend that those movies aren't carried by Demi Lovato's beautiful fucking voice. And Joe Jonas and all the Jonas Brothers and their incredible songs. Some of that older shit, though, it kind of doesn't. Same with the new stuff. Descendants 1, 2, sort of 3. That shit kind of hits. The Zombies 1, 2, and 3 kind of hit. Who's to say? But they're entertaining. And throughout this entire journey, there was maybe 1 or 2 movies that I could definitively say I was not entertained by. I was entertained by all of the eras. I was entertained by all of the music, new and old. Let's not get jaded, and let's not think that the stuff that we had when we were a kid was just some brilliant lightning in a bottle shit. It's not that much different than what's coming out right now. The difference is we're older, and these movies are for fucking children.